Hi. Hey there. It's been a while, huh? Yeah. I realized I made one video when I moved into this house and then I never updated it, like at all. And given that I just went to Anthrocon and kind of just reappeared in the community with kind of no explanation whatsoever, I figured it's time we sit down, we have a little chat, huh? It's been 3 years since I moved out of New York to undisclosed southern location. I had to do that at the time because I had some issues I was dealing with some people who wanted a little more information than they actually needed about me, but here we are. But yeah, a lot has happened. Those who follow me on what sparse social media sites I use, I don't think I've really touched Instagram since like Anthrocon. I didn't touch it at all for a while. I barely used Twitter. I'm not going to call it X. And I only just got a Blue Sky. And I was absent at best on Telegram, non-existent at worst. So I figured I would kind of address all that. So I moved out of New York 3 years ago. At the time, I was kind of taking a step back from the furry community. You'll notice I'm wearing 1.0. I'm not wearing 2.0. Partially because she's still packed from Anthrocon and I cannot be bothered to unpack her, but also because going to Anthrocon 6 years later, because Anthrocon was my last convention I went to before I took 6 years off of conventions, meets, traveling, anything public facing with other furries. I just kind of said, nope, I'm gonna take a break. COVID definitely had an impact on that. But there were other factors that led into that. I was going through a career change in New York. I used to do marketing and now obviously I do exotic dancing. So that's a little different. I was getting married, starting a life with a wonderful human being who some of you were thrilled about and some of you were a little bummed that I wasn't single anymore. To those people, too bad. But I took a really long time away from the community. To be honest, there was a really long stint where I kind of felt like I didn't fit in anymore. I don't know of any other like YouTubers that were around during the time I was actively making videos like on an actual regular basis felt the same way over the last couple years, but I didn't really feel connected anymore. I felt like I was putting on my fursuit for someone else that was not me. I love Cupcake. Cupcake is always going to be like one of my favorite characters ever in the world. And I realize this is weird while wearing Cupcake to be saying that, but Cupcake was like one of the first suits I really clicked with. I loved Hallie, don't get me wrong. I still love her. I still need to fix her jaw. I still love Sveta. Like, I wear her occasionally. She does scare my dog and my husband, so sparingly with her. I still love her. She wigs them out, so I try to be respectful in that regard. But Cupcake was like the first character I'm like, this is me. This is me. And as I've kind of gone on this next step in my journey, I started to not really feel that anymore. Like, I redesigned her. I got the 2.0 suit, and I thought when I put that on, I was gonna feel reinvigorated, like, yes, this is me. I'm so excited to be the newest version of me. Hell yeah. And yeah, that didn't happen. I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do with 2.0. I know some people have given me shit based on who made it, and like, look, I hear you, okay? I get it. I was really excited about the style, and I was really excited for like the rebrand and the reinvention and new year, new me. Same character though, just a little more reimagined for who I am now. And I genuinely thought in my heart of hearts that I was gonna click and it was gonna be great. And I don't know what happened. The click didn't happen. The spark didn't spark. I took her to Anthrocon this year thinking, okay, maybe it's because I'm not interacting with other people. Maybe I just need to be out in her and walk around and it'll click. It'll click, right? It should click. And something crazy happened. She didn't fit. And it wasn't any fault of the maker necessarily. I can't really blame her for some of the fit issues. I literally changed my body by doing this job, so much so that parts of the suit that had been loose before were now like suffocatingly tight. I had to change my glasses that I wear under the suits, and with foam heads it's no big deal, right? But with a resin base, I was in like excruciating pain with my glasses because it was just ramming them in my face because I had to get bigger glasses. My vision has gotten worse, and a bunch of factors started stacking on top of each other. I forgot to get sandals. It was really, really hot. And there's a bunch of like very shallow reasons that I wasn't connecting with the character. But I think the biggest one is having been out of this community for so long to focus on my career, focus on starting my family with my husband, starting to really set forth career goals, even in the dancing industry, to really set me up for success. I very slowly outgrew the character. Yeah, crazy. Crazy thought. And I wrestled with that fact for kind of the first day of the convention, that like, oh my God, I don't feel connected anymore. What happened? Have I lost my love of the furry community? Am I not a furry anymore? Like, what is happening? And what it came down to is times have changed. And it took until day 2 of the convention to, realize that so have I. And while Cupcake was definitely the most accurate version of me in my 20s, when I was still partying in New York, crushing it in marketing, and starting to like get my foot dipped into the furry community, she's always going to be a part of me. I still love the 1.0 suit. I don't know what to do with the 2.0 suit. I will figure that one out. That is a decision I have to make because it is my character. But times have changed, and so have I. So I think it's only appropriate I change as well. So, hi, I'm Fawn. I honestly can't tell you how much it helped finding this suit at the convention when I was just kind of like, I don't know who I am anymore. I saw this suit hit Twitter. My husband showed it to me, and I don't think I've ever looked at a suit, gone, oh my God, that is me. That is actually me. It's not like it's just pretty, or it just has cute markings, or it's popular maker. I didn't even care who made it. I just was like, who made it? I need to go see it. I need to go try it on. And as now a 36-year-old dancer kind of reclaiming themselves, I have never looked at a character and so quickly gone, hey, that's me. As with this suit. I honestly could not be happier to start over, completely start over. Cupcake is still gonna appear in some things. 1.0 will. I don't really know what to do with 2.0. I think she's gonna sit in a box until I figure that out, but this is me now, I think. I am honestly so much happier. It also it fits my head perfectly, which did not hurt the sales process at all, I'm sure. But I don't feel like I have to change my voice. In Cupcake, I would be pitched up here. I don't feel the need to do that anymore. I feel more like me, and I never thought I would have said that about a character with very natural colors, or even a fox. If you had told me 6 years ago I would identify with a fox character, I would say you're crazy. But I do. I oddly enough do, and I'm really, really happy. I'm not sure what the future holds for this channel. I think I want to actually go back into scripting videos. I want to actually start filming at conventions. I want to try and go once a year if I can. One of the things that stuck with me when I went to Anthrocon is there was a lot of people who forgot who I was, and that's okay. I know I kind of fell off the internet a really long time ago, so I don't blame you. But there were a lot of people who did remember and, would reference old videos that I'd made as something that they enjoyed watching. And I want to start doing that again, but I want to start doing it as me now. I want to show you who I am now. I want to show you the things I'm passionate about now. The things that make me excited and happy. If I do reinvigorate Furries After Dark, I will be letting Cupcake take the reins on that because it was hers first, to be fair. But I want to start showing you the things that make me excited, me passionate, me really happy as I am now, in the body I have now. I'm going to be trying to do some tutorial stuff with poles. It's set up in my room. It will be fully closed to appease the YouTube gods. But I want to actually show you what brings me passion and excitement. I want to bring the music back. I want to start singing again, making music, making beautiful things, because I think that's what I've missed the most. I don't miss talking about drama. I don't need to do that anymore. I'm happy in a secure marriage, in a nice house that we worked really hard to get, living very comfortably and having a good time. So now I don't feel pressured to pump out videos for the sake of pumping out videos. I want to make things that make me happy that might also make you happy. I want to go to a Ren fair as Fawn and have a really, really fun time. I want to go experience things as Fawn where I'm actually allowed to wear Fawn, obviously. But I want to start showing the things that I am passionate about now. And I don't think it does any good to make drama videos or cancel or do any of the stuff that is very destructive, because I finally hit a point where I'm happy and I'm stable and I'm enjoying waking up every day, and I actually feel like a part of the community again, with an expression of myself that more accurately mirrors who I am now, and I can't wait to share that with you. Do I have any idea what that first video is going to look like other than this one? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, but I'm really, really excited to finally get to show you. For those that kind of weren't on Twitter, weren't on Blue Sky, weren't paying attention, Fawn is made by Glitzy Fox. Thank you so much, Glitzy, for helping me put her on, because I haven't put on a suit this like intense in a while. I didn't know how to put it on. And being so supportive and very kind with all of my very crazy questions, because there are features on this suit that I've just never had before. Eyelids, never had those. A really nice head strap and a very thick zipper. I haven't had one of those in a while. I have one in Flitwick, but I haven't worn Flitwick in a while, because Flitwick is kind of how I found out that I was non-binary, and as much as I love Flitwick, her bodysuit is really, really big, and I didn't end up wearing it at the convention because it was exceedingly hot, and I wanted to express more feminine that day, and Flit, though I love them, is not feminine. And also, it just, you gotta feel it, and I didn't. So I'm really excited to take you on this journey with me as I rediscover my love of making content that I actually like making, that I actually enjoy. I look forward to scripting and filming, maybe taking you on some adventures with me. I might actually go to some meetups locally. Holy shit, wouldn't that be cool? And maybe just show you some of the cool things we've been doing that aren't necessarily furry or just furry adjacent. I don't feel like I have to make furry videos anymore. The age of like furry YouTubers where it's like my top 10 fursuit makers, my top 10 heads, my top 10 fursuits. These are the fursuit crushes I have. Fursuit, fursuit, fursuit. I don't think we need those anymore. Honestly, I can't wait to do the really cool stuff that I take pride in. And if you're along for the ride, awesome. If me completely switching things up is throwing you for a loop and you'd rather go back to the more traditional furry content of my top 10 fursuiters, I understand. I get it. I was doing that when you probably started watching me. I'm not going to do that anymore because it didn't really bring me joy towards the end. So if you want to stick along for the ride, cool. If you don't, I understand. There's no hard feelings. But anyways, yeah, times have changed and so have I. You can call me Fawn, and I'm really excited to get to know you guys. Bye!